All right, let's talk about it. We need to talk about things that are in the making, things that are present, things that have something to do with the structure of today's society. You ask yourself why? How many times a day do you ask yourself, why do I live in such a world? Why does things happen the way it do? Well, the answer to one of my questions, why, is because we're personable beings. And being a personable being helps us acknowledge that we serve a personable God. Christian theist is a God who's personable. He's present. He's there. He's in your face. He's one that it comes into you and he wants to do something with you. He's a with you God. He speaks about a lot of times, I never leave nor forsake you, which means he's wanting to be with us. He carries with us the pain with us. It says it's something like he gave us his only begotten son, that he so loved the world that he gave. He wants to give something to a people that's been separated by an action or a choice that we have made. And because the choices that we make, it separates us from the personal God that we know that never leaves nor forsake. Watch this. He talks about where two or more are joined together, that he is in the midst. He's present. He's with us. In today's society, we're facing something that's called social distancing. What does that help us acknowledge? That it is not a God that we serve if you are on the personable relationship side. But if you are the type that likes to isolate and separate, it fits you. And if it fits you, then what's going to happen is that this right here, you become a part of this social distancing. So we have more people practicing what we call the mask than we have more people practicing relationships. Relationships are important. Relationships is what builds us as a people. To be a people is to have relationships, to have gain. To be social distancing is to be oxymoron. We can serve each other, and we're quick to do it. Put on your mask, put on your mask, put on your mask. We'll put on our masks to separate ourselves from our brothers fast because we got to obey the laws of the land. But when God has been telling us for the longest to come together, gather each other so we can gain a knowledge so that people wouldn't lack, and we'll be aware of this perilous times where people perish for lack of knowledge, then we'll be able to overcome what this choice has been for us as a people. Now you need to practice 6 feet because we have no understanding of how important it is to be who God made us to be. Theist.